morning! Welcome back to my channel. I am Annette if you are new here. I make lots of mom content and also random unrelated content. Today, as promised, I will be doing a full tour of our whole baby setup, everything we're going to be using, where it is, how we're going to use it. Pardon my hair. So I'm going to start in the bedroom with that little setup, and then we will work into the stuff in the living room area. We're pretty much only setting stuff up in these two main areas of the house just to keep things simple. Also, I'm having a C-section, so that's primarily where we're going to be with everything all of the time, is either in the bedroom or out here in the living room. So starting off in the bedroom, this is the baby sleeping area. This chair used to be in the living room. We've since moved it in here because this is my favorite chair. It's also a reasonable height for getting up and down the C-section. We have the bassinet set up here. This is the exact same spot we had the bassinet for our first one, but it is a different bassinet. So this one has a little like trolley base down at the bottom. At the moment, I just have some backup diapers here, and then this is the bedtime routine basket. I'm not gonna go through full detail of what's in here because I do cover that in my nesting video, which I will leave linked down below. But basically I've just got some spit blankets, a snot sucker, all of the diapering accoutrement, as well as baby lotion. This cute little box here has extra swaddles and snuggle blankets in it, and then this is what we're using currently as the baby's dresser. Bottom one has even more blankets in it. Realistically, probably going to reorganize this like 100 times in the next couple weeks, but I have all of the baby's clothes just from size newborn up to 3 months, and then everything else is stored in a bin downstairs. So we've got any little shoes or slippers that might fit him, spit bibs because those are always used, sleeping gowns, and then like onesies, like footed onesies are all in here. And then this is like the daytime clothing bin. So we've got all of his socks, pants, and then all of his shirts and like diaper shirts, again from size newborn all the way up to 3 months. Okay, in the actual living space, this is just for the moment. We have the baby gym just laid out in the corner here, just to kind of get Roar's used to the baby stuff being around and like in his space. He's pretty good with not wrecking it, but he does come over and play with the little toys on it occasionally. It'll probably be staying here for most of the time, but realistically it's going to be moved around the space depending on where we need to put the baby at the times. And then the one thing I haven't set up yet is the baby's chair like this, but basically we're gonna have them both stored over here, and again, like Roars pulls his out whenever he wants to use it, and then we'll be able to pull the other one out whenever we want to use it, but they'll have their little matching jungle chairs. And then this is going to be the most functional space in the house. That is a basket of toys, which will also be over there at some point, just not right now because my toddler is still fascinated with going through it and I just don't want to lose anything. But this is going to be the main changing and nap area. So I have the diaper genie cleaned and got a fresh bag in it right there ready to go, and then the change table is all set up, and we've got fresh sheets and swaddles over here for the nap side. So during the day, this is most likely where he's gonna nap if he's not napping on us. This he's not going to be using for a couple months, so we're just kind of keeping it here for now. But this is another one that's going to be like a traveling item, so it's going to just go wherever we need it. That box has extra diapers in it. And then we have the caddies. So this one has all the spit blankets and extra sheets. I'm not going to, again, go into detail with what is in the diaper caddy because that is also, I go through that in my Nest With Me video. Check that out if you're interested in how I have this actually set up, because there's tons of, like, I have something in every one of these pockets. Then we have the Vava lamp. This one needs to be charged, but this is where it's going to be staying pretty much. His cards for his pictures, and then in this container is all of the extra sanitized sisses and sis clips. This is the part that I know some of you were interested in seeing, so this is the daytime setup, but for nighttime, because he won't be sleeping out here, he'll be sleeping in the bedroom. We're going to take him out here to change his bum, and then for feedings, so this is the nighttime setup. This is how we're going to have our bottle station set up. So basically before we go to bed, each of these 3 bottles will have the amount of water in it that they need for a feeding. And then I have this formula dispenser, and we will have the appropriate amount of formula in each of these. So there's 3 spots, 3 bottles. In theory, that should be enough to get us through till morning. We don't have to groggily try and measure out water and all that. Everything is pre-measured. We can just dump the formula into the bottle, shake it away, and then feed the child, and all is right with the world. So that was pretty much everything. I know the biggest thing here was the bottle setup, so hopefully that helps if you were formula feeding, especially. That's we learned from last time, I think, and it's not that we had a bad setup last time, but trying to actually make the bottles every time the kid needed to feed was a struggle in the middle of the night. So I'm hoping that this setup works out as well as I imagine it in my head. This was a quick one today, but it was highly requested, so there you go. Leave it a thumbs up if you want to, subscribe if you feel like it, and we'll see you in the next one.